Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Hey, Husker Nation, Matt Davison here with 1890. It's an exciting time to be a Husker fan, and to keep that momentum going, we need your help. Nebraska's always been a leader in college athletics, and we're doing the same through name, image, and likeness. NIL is a unique opportunity for every Husker fan to have a direct impact on the success of our programs. Through 1890, 100% of your contribution goes to the student athletes. So go to 1890nebraska.com, choose your sport, become a member, and help the Huskers recruit and retain the best. Go Big Red.
Go Hog Wild, Pittsburgh.
Think about dinner, or your family can't handle one more night of leftovers, then it's time to let Hog Wild do the cooking. Hog Wild's family packs are one heck of a good deal for a complete barbecue meal loaded with all the smoked meats, tasty sides, buns, and sauces you need to feed your family. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
The need in our community, if you just look at the numbers, it's frightening. We're serving over 1,000 kids every day. With the passion of our people, I really feel like our potential to be of even greater service to kids and families who are struggling is just unlimited. But in order to have the greatest impact, we need all the help we can get from the community.
NEBCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEBCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEBCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Welcome in to We Talk Facts with 9-year NBA veteran and Nebraska basketball Hall of Famer Erick Strickland and 2-time Nebraska football national champion Clester Johnson. Talking and taking names in sports and day-to-day living. Sit back, relax, and join the show with 9-year NBA vet and Nebraska basketball Hall of Famer Erick Strickland. And 2-time Nebraska football national champion, Clester Johnson.
Yep. You know what it is. It's WTF. 6 to 7 is where we be here on Thursday. And it is Thirsty Thursday. You missed this class. You know, Thirsty Thursday went hard today. I mean, we was sitting here sipping on some good wine and good brew.
I mean, you didn't leave none for me?
We left nothing.
All I wanted was a sip.
We left nothing.
That's all I wanted was a sip, Austin.
Austin's greedy, bro.
Don't hide it, divide
Ricky,
it.
don't pass that thing to the right-hand side.
Austin takes all the drink, bro. I can't even get in, man. If I wasn't standing next to Uncle Kev, I would never get a drink, bro. That's how Austin be doing it.
But you're still functioning. You're looking good.
You're looking good. Building. We good to go. WTF, We Talk Facts is where you are. Thank you as well for joining in. And if you ever want to get in on your sponsorship, call up your boy. Hit your boy at Erick Strickland at, I'm going to give you my personal. You can hit me at ymail.com. Erick Strickland at ymail.com. I ain't even going to give you the, hit your boy.
You gave him the ymail?
I gave him the ymail address, bro. If you want to get in and be a part of WTF, hit your boy up. Kless is also here. Austin is in the building. filling in right now for our guy who usually is here, Harrison Ours, but Harrison is not here today, so we gonna make it happen. So, class, we got some good topics today to jump into, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about, your boy, LeBron James.
Stop that.
We're gonna talk a little bit about him.
I recognize greatness. We're
We're gonna talk about him a little bit. We're gonna get into the draft is about to jump off. We're about an hour away from the draft, so we're gonna talk a little bit about the draft. Who is most ready and possibly has the most upside, and possibly who can be the most successful? Because I think it matters. I think success matters as to where you go, what your organization is, who you draft. I think it really matters. Just look at, because one of the things Austin and I have been talking about at times, we've talked about how Houston was on the rise. I was betting when we were doing a lot of inside every week we would pick games, so forth and so on. And I'd pick Houston, I'd be winning on just the spread because Houston was looking like they was on the way. They was close to breaking through. And they land a solid quarterback, but then guess what? Bryce goes to a bad right now organization. They've had crazy turnover. When I say turnover, we're talking about multiple GMs. We're talking about ownership. We're talking about coaches. We're talking about a whole bunch of things that kind of got it in a crazy turmoil situation. A little more stability down there with the not the Titans, but with the Texans. And we saw the success of CJ Stroud in the midst of it. Same thing you could say for Trevor Lawrence and others, just depending on where you are is how it be. We're going to talk a little bit about that, as well as why has Nebraska missed with Nebraska talent in the transfer portal. That's something we're going to definitely dig into as well. Let's get started.
There's a lot of it.
There's a lot of stuff to get into, so let's go ahead and get started. The playoffs is in effect. Is right now is jumping off. The NBA playoffs is rolling. And right now we're seeing domination continue. Lakers 10 straight. 10 straight? What's that? What do you mean? If you win 10 straight, you win 10 straight. It's hard to win 3 in a row. When you beat somebody 10 straight times, to me, I don't care how you do it. I don't care how close it is. Austin and I have talked about just the free throw differential. We're talking about 192 free throws to like 140. I mean, you're talking about a 30 differential in free throws. I mean, you're talking about some things here.
Can I look at it? Can we go from a different perspective?
Break your perspective.
Here's kind of how I see that, right? Have you noticed there's been quite a bit of complaining about the refereeing in the NBA?
The Lakers should never complain.
And they also talk about conspiracies. And I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but
here the partner is, but
absolutely. We know this.
Wait a minute. This ain't an Oreo cookie. This ain't a double. Stuff.
We're not gonna get into Erick's conspiracies, but I must say he'll come with one every once in a while. About every 10 conspiracies, he makes me go, But again, you have this upstart Denver Nugget team.
How are they upstart? They're the champions.
They are a newer team. They've transitioned from the Warriors, because the Warriors was that it team. And it has transitioned.
They over with.
It is now.
They ain't it. They over with. Yeah, it's a wrap.
It is now the Nuggets.
Okay.
And
in the West.
Okay. It still hasn't really been established in the East yet. They wanted to be the Celtics. But the Celtics,
New York got something to say about it. New York got something to say about it.
No, I'm not going to.
You ain't rolling?
I'm not putting New York.
What about Cleveland?
It's been Miami.
Oh,
it's been Miami. Miami's been that team that's been creeping, and they've been in the finals last, over the 5 years. They've been in there 2-3 times, Okay. So you got to say Miami is making noise. But what I'm saying is this. I think the NBA is finally going, LeBron, we got you here another maybe year, maybe 2. there's new sheriff in town. There's a new team we want to prop up.
Who's that?
There's a new team that we want to make our center of attention on.
Who's that?
There's a team that has a ton of stars on it.
Who's that?
Lots of stars on it, actually.
Okay.
You got your Jamal Murray.
Okay.
You got your Jokic. You got what's his name? Michael Porter Jr. I mean, then you got the guy who got robbed in the slam dunk contest. What's his name?
Aaron Gordon. No. Yeah.
Aaron Gordon. Listen, this is an exciting team. I have a son that lives in Denver. You can't even smell a ticket. Okay? Listen, nosebleeds tickets is $450.
Dang.
Okay? Yes.
It's like that.
He said 2, 3, 4 paychecks for him to get a ticket. Right?
Yeah.
Still calling pops. He's 28 years old. I'm like, wait a minute, son. Hold on.
You're approaching 30.
That's right. Let's see if you can, get a job at the ticket office or something. You know what I'm saying? They hiring.
Okay.
But anyway, all I'm saying is
so is the rain over?
All I'm saying is this. There's a new sheriff in town.
It's not Minnesota?
They want LeBron to bow out gracefully. That man got slapped across the face.
Boy.
Going for a layup. He did all his antics. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying? It still didn't work. So all I'm saying is this. The NBA is telling LeBron gracefully, listen, we don't care about your son. We don't care about none of that. We don't care about y'all playing together. We got this team that has a potential dynasty. And people want to see it.
I thought people want to see Ant-Man. I thought in the West, right now, Ant-Man is actually acting a fool. Ant-Man is doing the doggone thing. He's giving everybody the smoke that want it. And he will put tell him who Ant-Man is.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh, yeah. No, okay. I just didn't realize you was calling him in. Listen, Anthony Edwards is one of those.
Whoa. Next up?
Yes, absolutely. Anthony Edwards is.
That was the next question. Who's next up? Because here's the thing. Next up in the NBA, we talked about this before here, even right now on WTF. Next up in the NBA on the American side, like there's a lot of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He ain't American. He's Canadian. You got Jokic. You got Doncic. The 3 MVP candidates right now are not American. They're foreigners. So America is actually looking for who's next up. This is, again, where I think they missed the mark because they're like Golden State in a way. Okay. They're holding on to what was old, trying to continue them in the limelight. Okay. So on the Olympic team, for example, you have LeBron, right. You have Steph, you have a lot Durant, you have a lot of the old school. Yeah. But then you also have Embiid, who crossed over. I think he was with the Bahamas, but now he's American.
He's an American citizen. Yep.
So you have a lot of that, but you're missing out on the American flow. You got Ant-Man, but you need Jalen Brunson. You got Booker. You got the light skin committee. That Jason Tatum. You got the light skin committee.
Is Booker Canadian?
No, Booker's American. Okay. So you've got Tatum, you've got Booker, you got like I said, the light skin.
Jamal Murray's.
You're missing him.
He's Canadian.
Oh, he's Canadian too. Okay, so but what I'm saying
I get them light skins mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but keep going.
What I'm saying is Ja Morant missed the boat. Zion.
That's a good point.
Is next.
You got good points.
Missed the boat.
You got good points.
You got Ant-Man that you're trying to transfer it to, but at this point,
you got to get them used to international.
Who's next up?
You got to get them used to international.
Flow. That's why I'm saying they missed the boat. They had a chance to prop them up right now.
Yeah.
Give them that international flow, but they missed the boat.
Yeah. This is, to me, a courtesy outing. This is an appreciation team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is that team.
Farewell tour?
Yeah, this is that team where y'all not old, but maybe just a little too old to be doing what y'all doing. And we try to mix y'all in with a little bit of young blood. If they don't win it, it's going to be a shame. I still think they have enough because LeBron is obviously LeBron is still LeBron. He's done a tremendous job. Listen, I don't care. He has defeated Father Time up to this point. No real major injuries. Listen,
my question is this.
The conspiracy. Austin, I'm looking at his face, and the conspiracy just wants to.
It's there. It's on
shoot
tip
out.
of his tongue.
It's
You ready?
right there.
Let her rip, Stricky. Let her rip, Stricky.
You ready?
How did
My
LeBron
question-
change the game?
It is no. My question is this.
Does he own part of Balco?
No. Is he on that Alex Rodriguez? My question is he on that Alex Rodriguez? Is he on that Barry Bonds? I just want to know. Are they not second in the NBA anymore? I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know.
When's the last time he was randomly tested?
That part.
Is he on that Barry Bonds? Hey, listen. Time out. Listen, I'm sorry out there, 93.7 Nation. I don't mean to be crying on film on camera right now, but this man right here, I told you, and even Austin said it. He is oozing with conspiracies. Every time I talk to him, even when Martin Lawrence, when he was in that movie, talk about the pool table. That's something Eric does. The pool, the balls represent the people, and
talking about boomerang.
The pool table is
you talking about
the
boomerang.
earth. That's right. And the game is over when the white ball knocks off the black ball.
That part. I'm just saying.
But anyway, back to LeBron. I want to ask you this question, E.
All right.
If LeBron was to retire this year, who would be considered the face of the NBA?
See, that's
Give
the
me
problem.
Give me your top 3 candidates for the face right now. Who would you say?
You got to look at Tatum. Unfortunately, I still don't think he's arrived.
Okay. All right.
You've got to try to transition it to Zion. He's the next anomaly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he got to get his weight under control.
That's what I'm saying.
He got to play a full season.
Ant-Man. That's the only other thing smoking. Now, then your second tiers is going to be your Bookers. Then it's going to be your Jalen Brunsons. Outside of that,
is Steph Curry? Is he out of it?
Out of there, man.
He's out.
Steph wouldn't
be the face.
Nah, they can't. They've gotta shift it because one, they're not relevant. They're about to go through a new transformation of what they haven't seen or known in a long time. He might be the only one left standing, the last man standing. Because right now, I think Draymond's trying to force
Kevin Durant
himself.
is still around.
I mean,
Kevin Durant's still around.
Kyrie
Irving's still around.
No, I like Kyrie. I think Kyrie, but the problem is he's wading in the water behind Doncic, which they're good. They're good combo, great Batman and Robin. I still think he's relevant and needs to be a part of the discussion. But a lot of the problem that's going to come down on him is what transpired during COVID, and so he's not going to get because he's too militant. He's a rebel.
He's too militant.
He's a rebel.
He's going to say what's on his mind.
He's on his mind.
Are you saying the NBA needs a yes man?
They don't want that.
They need a yes man?
You know what they want.
Okay.
You know what they want. They don't want that smoke.
They don't want that.
Zion keeps quiet. The problem with Zion is he just had the freaky leak. The freaky leak situation. You know what I'm saying?
The freaky leak?
Paying the work. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that.
Is it?
You can't do NBA. Don't want that.
So you saying Zion had freaky leak gate?
Freaky leak gate.
Is that what that was?
Didn't Ann Edwards have the same thing though?
Yes, he did.
Different way.
Yes, he did. But he seemed like he contained his pretty fast. He wrapped his up. He wrapped his up under 2-3 days. Whereas Zion, he got a hold of somebody who was just,
dropping it like it's hot.
Putting the rabbit in the pot.
Literally.
He got somebody boiling rabbits in pots.
She got put that mojo on him. She put something in the spaghetti. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
He got somebody putting voodoos you
And
know,
then-
in dolls.
Then you got Pew Pew. You got Pew Pew Morant. You know what I'm saying? There's problems out here. You don't know who now. The only one that's keeping quiet, that's operating along and he's in the right location.
Okay,
is Jalen Brunson, but he's gritty, he's grimy, he's not flashy, he's not sexy, and that's something that they hold him back against him. Same thing with Booker. None of them have that sexiness to their games. Ant does, Zion does. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Even Tatum hasn't shown to have that griminess to the game that would propel the NBA into another, because Jordan had that. Like Jordan was nasty. Like he would let you know what he gonna do. He's similar to Bird. He let you know how he gonna give it to you, where he gonna give it to you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You see what I'm saying?
What about the kid from NBA Yamba? Is that how you say his name?
NBA young boy.
No, what's his name? Wemby?
Wemby is French, my boy.
I mean, but the NBA has to have a face.
Listen,
they gotta have a face.
They have a face in Wemby, but the problem is none of them are American.
Cooper Flag.
Oh, here we go.
Say that again.
That's they won.
Cooper Flag.
That's they won. That's they won. Cooper Flag. Every time we start talking about NBA basketball, Austin Orman want to bring Cooper Flag, a dookie out of there. Man, stop the madness.
Hey, he's in the running too.
I'm not
He's in
rolling.
the running too.
I'm giving it to Chet Holmgren before I give it to
What
him.
about the other Dookie who plays for Orlando?
My boy Paulo.
What's his
My
name?
boy Paulo.
But
Banchero.
Banchero is what?
He's better
Puerto
Carmelo.
Rican, no, ain't
No.
he? What is he?
No, he's Italian.
He's Italian.
Okay,
Come on now.
it's not working.
Ciao Vela.
But
Come on.
he turned down Team Italy to
Yep.
play for Team USA. He's
I
American
like-
at heart.
There you go.
He's about it.
Mhm.
Like it.
He about that American life. I like that. I like that.
He's on the up and come.
All I want to know, you still haven't
All of
done
them are
this.
small markets, though.
You still haven't done this.
I ain't got
Right
none.
now, LeBron retires. Who to face? Who to face?
You got to turn it to Wemby, because what he did right now, Wembanyama. Now here's the crazy
over
thing.
Jokic?
But here's the crazy thing about it. All of the up and coming faces,
Anthony Davis?
where do they reside? If you
No, Anthony Davis?
wheelchair Anthony,
What about my man from Cleveland?
Donovan Mitchell.
Man,
I can't
he'll give you
him,
70.
I can't give him that.
He'll give you 70.
I don't know if he's ready.
Hmm.
Is he ready, y'all?
Tell me he's been in the NBA like 10, 11 years.
Is he ready for he's not ready for the face.
Yeah, he could be.
He's not the face.
He could be. He needs a
tough
better.
sell.
He
It's
needs
a
a
tough
better
sell. That's a
supporting
tough
cast.
sell.
He needs a better supporting
I
cast.
see where you're coming from.
He needs a better
I
supporting
need
cast.
a little more. Need a little more.
Facts.
Mm.
See where you're coming from.
WTF. Facts.
What we got on time?
We got
Five
about 5
minutes.
more minutes.
Oh, okay. What else I want to say about this? So listen, to put this
To
LeBron
bed.
thing to bed,
Mm-hmm.
talk about my boy. He ain't my
Your
boy. I will recognize LeBron as one of the greatest of all time. He does have some things missing in his game because when I talk to my young bulls, which is my sons,
Mm-hmm.
I let them know, shut up, because you didn't get to see Jordan play. Be your butt quiet. I saw both guys play. I know what Jordan did to me as a young man coming up in sports. And I also will point out to them that Jordan had other guys in other sports. He's their favorite player. He had baseball players. George's my favorite player. Football players. George's my favorite athlete. You don't see that with LeBron. LeBron ain't going to leave that type of legacy. LeBron is going to leave a longevity legacy. Obviously, he broke one of the all-time greatest records, which is points. Nobody ever thought that would get broken.
He also has the most turnovers ever.
Yeah, but you
He
know,
also didn't have the longevity stuff. Stockton actually does.
LeBron's going to break that.
Stockton, by way of
He 82
playing
games.
more games,
Yeah.
playing, and doing more with
In
the time,
19
yeah.
years, that man played 82-17. of the 19 years. Is that crazy?
Crazy.
And then the other years, I think he may just miss a couple.
LeBron barely has 2.
Yeah.
Cap.
That's cap.
Cap. I'm just saying.
But listen to me.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is
I'm
this.
talking facts.
All I'm saying is this. I do appreciate LeBron's greatness.
I do appreciate his greatness.
I appreciate his greatness.
I like.
I told my boys, and they were offended after I said this. I said I put LeBron top 4 all time.
Okay.
I got Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I got Kareem.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe. Then LeBron.
I'm with you.
That's me right there. Because Kobe was the remix to Jordan, but he still was great.
Facts.
I mean, he will take your heart. He will take your tonsils.
So what you just said is important.
It is very important.
Because there's 2 guys that would do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jordan and Kobe.
Yes.
You know that,
yes.
right?
Kobe was the remix.
So, but here's the thing. There's no player that you can go around right now, present, past, or even in the remix present future, and nobody's scared of LeBron James.
No.
You got guys that couldn't sleep when they knew they had to face Jordan next time. And I'm talking about dogs.
Couldn't sleep.
Vernon Maxwell, guys like that.
They were dogs.
Like dogs.
Yes.
That was like.
And they tell you stories.
They'll tell you the story.
The glove, Gary Payton.
They will tell you stories.
These are dogs.
Dogs. Chuck.
Strick put it on Glove, though.
Well, I gave Glove a little work. I love him, but I gave him some work.
That was towards the end of his career, though.
He was towards the back end. He was towards the back end.
He was on the back end.
I was a young buck.
But you know what? He still did it. He still did it.
I was a young buck.
But J.J. Barrera held LeBron down. Man.
Jason Terry played better than him.
Yes.
Jet. And Jet's only 6'2". He's shorter than me.
Listen.
And now he's rocked up.
Jordan would have looked at them.
He ain't on that balcony. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Allegedly.
Yeah, you can't say that.
I can't say
You can't say that. Jordan would have looked at them too and been offended.
Right.
You putting them on me?
You think?
Yeah. So anyway.
That part. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff.
The NBA got some. They got some work to do. They got some work to do. But yeah, that's good. Good segment.
Good segment. We're gonna take a quick break here. We're gonna come back. The draft is on the way. Less than 30 minutes away. We're gonna talk a little bit about the draft, the quarterbacks, and what's out there, and who has the most upside.
Who got the upside?
We'll be right back here. It's WTF. We talk facts.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Hey, Husker Nation, Matt Davison here with 1890. It's an exciting time to be a Husker fan, and to keep that momentum going, we need your help. Nebraska's always been a leader in college athletics, and we're doing the same through name, image, and likeness. NIL is a unique opportunity for every Husker fan to have a direct impact on the success of our programs. Through 1890, 100% of your contribution goes to the student athletes. So go to 1890nebraska.com, choose your sport, become a member, and help the Huskers recruit and retain the best. Go Big Red.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
If the week's been too hectic to even think about dinner, or your family can't handle one more night of leftovers, then it's time to let Hog Wild do the cooking. Hog Wild's family packs are one heck of a good deal for a complete barbecue meal loaded with all the smoked meats, tasty sides, buns, and sauces you need to feed your family. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
The need in our community, if you just look at the numbers, it's frightening. We're serving over 1,000 kids every day With the passion of our people, I really feel like our potential to be of even greater service to kids and families who are struggling is just unlimited. But in order to have the greatest impact, we need all the help we can get from the community.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
This is Coach Bill Bush. You all know my passion for Nebraska. Having coached all over the country, I can honestly say there is no place like Nebraska. You know where there's also no place like? Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank has proudly served Nebraska for over 70 years, and they're located in 9 different communities. Midwest Bank is ready, willing, and able to meet all your personal, business, and agriculture needs. Your community, your bank, and mine, Midwest Bank. Find out more at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations. Guess what?
What?
There's 5 Lincoln locations now. Oh my gosh. That's 25% more Lincoln locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11th, located right alongside 93.7 The Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Back to We Talk Facts on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here are your hosts, Strickland and Clester.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great segment on the first start of the hour, 7 o'clock. We Talk Facts. Back on the 1s and 2s is our guy, Harrison Arms, in the building.
Fresh from Omaha.
Boy, Austin got a chance to see what's popping in here when it gets hot. Now, he's used to the block being hot. He's used to the block being hot, but boy, he got to see some WTF. We Talk the... well, I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, we're not streaming anymore. We're live on the airways, so we gotta be extra careful.
I lost some blood flow to my head, man. I almost fell out.
He in here crying,
laughing at this dude right here.
Yeah, you know what we do when we get it started.
Conspiracies. When these conspiracies start to bubble up, is
Well. Like I said, he what he's mad at, Harrison, is real quick before we jump. What he's mad at is Stricky, E Strick. Went in on your boy LeBron James because I said he's on that Barry Bonds. I'm just saying, if he's on the Barry Bonds or he's on the
Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah.
It's so it's okay. Let it be known. Just do a quick check. That's all you gotta do. Just slip a little check.
Do they
just
not
make him
drug
go into
test?
the bathroom.
Do
Listen,
they not drug test
here's the
NBA?
thing. The drug testing system in the NBA has been this. Once you're a veteran, so rookies get random. Once you're a veteran, you only get tested once a year, and that's in the beginning of the year.
Earned his way. He earned his right.
Next topic of discussion is going to be the draft is on the way. We've been talking about that. It's a heavy QB draft. It's a heavy offensive draft. It's not like the defense that it's been in the past. But we're talking about probably the first 4 picks is looking at potentially being quarterbacks. And so with that in mind, some people would say some recent drafts have been weak at the quarterback position. A lot of people in this instance believe that this draft is going to be strong at the quarterback position. The Chicago Bears are up first. Caleb Williams is most likely that guy. Now, listen, it could be a shaky draft. Some people it could be some rearrangements going on. My issue is I think they go with Caleb first pick because they had someone with a similar style as Jaden Daniels, which was Fields, obviously. Very similar in their way that they approach the game and the style that they play.
I think Jaden has a little stronger arm.
Probably.
I want to say, but
style-wise.
Style-wise, yeah.
So I think they're looking for a little bit more pocket presence, stability, showing that he can win. I still think he's an emotional wreck, and so that's a scary thing sometimes.
Are you saying just because he paints his fingernails, he's an emotional wreck?
I'm just saying.
I hope he cooks the league. That's gonna be so funny.
I hope
with
he
all
does.
the smack talking happening right now.
I hope he does.
Just
I mean,
dominates.
listen, with what they have, you can't pass up Caleb Williams right now.
Yeah,
you're 1-9. You have the potential at 9 to either go and pair him with a receiver like Ordonzi.
Yeah, from Washington.
Or you can sell that pick.
The kid from LSU.
You can sell that pick. Well, Neighbors probably won't drop that far. I think Neighbors will probably go around 6, 7. I don't think he drops that far. It's possible.
You got Marvin
but
Harrison.
There's a lot more.
Got Marvin Harrison.
There's a lot more.
Yep.
There's a lot
anyway,
more.
Yeah, you got some strong receivers.
When we look at this draft at the quarterback position,
Who
do you believe has the most potential of upside in a long career with what they're working with? Because we talked about location matters. Team matters. I said, what's your quarterback that was with the Jets just recently?
With the Jets,
He was
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson. It's tough because of the culture shock. We never talked about this. The culture shock of Zach Wilson, I think, going to New York, it's something. It means it's something different.
Dion is on to something when he talks about where he wants his son to go.
Right.
I get it.
Okay, there you go.
I get it.
So break it down. Who do you think out of the top? We got Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix, but you can't even throw out Bo Nix is probably in that mix somewhere.
I'm going with Michael Penix Jr.
The most upside, longer career potentially.
I'm going with him as the guy who's going to have the better career early. Okay. I'm going to say that. Why? Because he's going to be further down in the draft, which means he's probably going to go to a team that isn't terrible, right? He isn't terrible. Obviously, the earlier you're picking, them teams are not very good.
They got work to do.
They got work to do. Michael Penix is probably going to go into a situation where he's got some stuff around him and they just missing a few things. They might even have a quarterback that they thought they could depend on and he'll beat them out. Or he'll get hurt and he'll come in. I think he's a better Teddy Bridgewater. Okay. He's a better Teddy
What
Bridgewater.
is the skill set that gives you that perception that you like about him?
When I watched that Washington offense for the last couple of years, I don't think Washington is as good as it is without him. He is a huge difference maker. He was delivering that ball accurately. Now, my cause to pause on him only is he been through, and this is also what I like about him. He's been through some real adversity. I mean, how many times has this man torn his knee? I mean, he's torn his knee a few times.
3 times, yeah.
And he has fought back.
And got better.
Way better.
Yeah, because I mean, where he started in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Indiana.
And he made that team good.
I remember watching him at Indiana because my son was at Iowa, and they played him one year, and he just looked bad. He tried to come back too soon, and I think that really hurt him. But I know that he went into that portal. See, that's where the portal, when you look back, that's where the portal makes a big difference. Because just think back in the day, he was stuck.
Mm-hmm.
He was stuck. He was stuck in Indiana, and you would have never, ever heard of him again. But I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go Michael Penix first.
Pause. Stay right there, because I think that's an important point. This is why I think parents need to really look beyond just the monetary NIL situations. I think it has to go a little bit deeper. I think fit matters.
Yes.
And I think that's what's being missed in it. I think fit sometimes is being missed, and people are chasing bags as opposed to style, fit, what's coming, what they have, competition. I think there's some things being missed. And then this is why I think you see guys in the transfer portal 2, 3, 4 times. It's crazy.
Here's my yeah, but moment.
Okay.
Family situations play a part.
Okay.
Also in this portal situation, because if you come from nothing and you can get 500,000, a milli, it's really hard to pass that up. It really is. Now, if you're getting that kind of money, that means that you're probably a pretty good player. So I think the players are banking on the fact that I'm going to go somewhere, I'm going to get this money, I'm still going to make it happen because people know who I am already. And I think a lot of these guys are smart enough to at least go somewhere, because these good guys are like Will Howard. He left K-State, good program, went to Ohio State, got big money. Okay. So these guys are at least smart enough to go somewhere. Like Bo Nix went to Oregon. Better situation. Penix, Indiana, Washington. So
even your boy, DJ Ulianga, who left Clemson.
I can't believe you say that.
Who left Clemson and went up there and had a great season at Washington State. Basically turned that program around just with his.
The only one that was tough was Caleb Williams. But we know why
leaving Oklahoma.
We know why he left
with coach.
We know why he left. He left to be with his coach, but facts. They didn't. I'm not sure he enhanced that program. Like the first year, he made a big improvement, but for some reason, man,
I think their defense is
USC just cannot figure out,
especially on the defensive side.
On the defensive side, that's what I'm saying. They can't figure that out. But I like Penix. I like Caleb Williams.
So Penix is number one as far as early career, as opposed to.
Plus, I think he has a chip. I think he has a little bit of chip. He had a little bit. He had a tough game against Michigan, but you can't discount what he's done for the year in the previous year. I mean, he had one bad game. Michigan was a legit defense. That was a legit team this year. Yeah. They were really good.
Okay.
So if you don't want me to go on, I have my top three.
Finish it out.
I have my top.
We got a few more minutes.
I like Penix 1, Jaden Daniels 2nd.
I think he's got the most upside for me, but go ahead.
Caleb 3rd. With Caleb, I just saw too much emotional
damage.
Good plug.
Listen. I just saw Caleb too emotional at times, and I get it. You're going through bad times. You can't be up crying, mama holding you crying, sitting on the bench crying, and then, painting your fingernails and I don't know, just real zesty like stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
And listen, I have nothing against men who paint their nails. I actually have a son who does it from time to time, but I know who he is. You know, I know who he is. I know why he does it. I'm cool with that, right? It must be a generational thing.
It's a generational thing.
I'm not getting into it, to be honest.
You know, Harrison, maybe you can explain the finger painting.
No, I'm a Midwest kid. I can't make sense of that one either.
So Drake may last.
Don't like him at all.
To me,
Don't
Caleb
like him at all.
Williams is
I
a
could be
better
wrong. I could be
version
wrong.
of Dak Prescott. I just see them having a similar. You think he's better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dak is nowhere close as athletic as Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams is a phenomenal athlete. I think he has great pocket presence. Pretty accurate, very, very accurate. I just want to make sure his emotions, can he handle the emotions, you know, people in his face, people talking to him, because he's going to a situation where it ain't going to be great. The Chicago Bears,
they got weapons. I mean, DJ
they got
Moore,
weapons, but for some reason, the camaraderie, the brotherhood, something else is going on there where they can't win games. So, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Well, there it is. Clester Johnson breaks it down. He says Michael Penix is probably have the best upside to him.
To me.
But what about you? 402-464-5685. You're welcome to chime in into the conversation or jump into the stream. YouTube, Twitch, X, originally Twitter, or Facebook. You can also jump in there, YouTube, and all those other streaming platforms. But you can also catch us on Allo Channel 961.
Yep, and we got it back running up again. We're having some problems earlier on some echo, but all that's fixed, so you can hop on there. 961.
There it is. We'll be right back. We got one final segment. Why is Nebraska missing the mark when it comes to former high school talent that has went on, had great success, and now is moving in the transfer portal, but not moving to Nebraska? Why is that? We're going to come back and talk about it right here at WTF We Talk Facts.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
I'm Dave Osted. And I'm Ryan Osted. Every golfer will get value from being custom fit. The truth is, the higher handicappers will get more value from being custom fit than the low handicappers.
It's changed so much since my dad started the business in 1963. We now have hundreds of thousands of dollars in technology, and we know exactly what the spin rate is, what the launch angle is. We encourage you to bring your current clubs in now, and we can compare it. And guys walk out of the store knowing that the purchase they just made is going to give them 21 more yards off the tee box. Play better, have fun, and shop Osted's.
Hello? Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone back with the latest update from Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, your new car selection keeps getting better and better every month. Can you tell our listeners all about it?
You know, it sure is, Charlie. It's great that our customers can come in, pick out a new Honda, and drive away with it that day.
How many new Hondas do you have in stock?
Well, right now we have just about 100 in stock.
Hey, I hear you've won some very important awards in your service department. Tell us about them.
Well, the first one is we won the award for the first fixed award. So the cars are actually fixed on the very first time they're brought in. Second award is our Customer Service Experience Award. And then our third award is our Honda Express Service Elite. And we rank the best in quality and customer satisfaction.
Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage before kickoff on April 27th. Not heading downtown for the spring game? Visit the Highball Bar for daily specials, live music, and much more. Spend your spring game Saturday just north of 11th and O and within walking distance of Memorial Stadium at the Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Clothes dryer not drying like it should? Could be your dryer vent. Call Bryant for a professional cleaning. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
The Sea of Red will fill Memorial Stadium on Saturday for the Red-White Spring Game. Start your day off right with the Elway Power Sports of Lincoln Spring Game Tailgate Show from 8 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. All your favorite ticket personalities will prepare you for what to watch and players to keep track of. It's the Elway Power Sports of Lincoln Spring Game Tailgate Show from 8 to 11 a.m. on Saturday on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com, and statewide on TV at Allo 961.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the perfect place to watch your favorite MLB teams this spring and summer, as well as Nebraska baseball. Enjoy Tanner's delicious hamburgers, chicken lips, and daily specials, and wash it down with one of their tons of options of beers. You'll never have an issue finding the game, as there are TVs everywhere throughout the space. So get in early and grab your spot and settle in for an afternoon or evening of baseball at Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
Back to We Talk Facts on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here are your hosts, Strickland and Clester.
Here we are back on 93.7 FM The Ticket. We got my man Harrison Irons. We got Sticky Stricky. And you got your man Clester Johnson. We are streaming on multiple platforms. You can get us on Facebook. You can get us on Instagram. You can get us on YouTube. You can get us on Allo 961. I think we got that thing back going.
Yeah, we got it back.
No more echoes. But here we are back to serve you. If you are here tonight and you're with us, we sure do appreciate that. You can follow me at Tresvent Street. That's my Twitter. That's the only thing I got. And I like to engage from time to time. I like to talk to the crowd. We like to have spirited conversations. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Conspiratorial.
I want to
conversation.
throw this out. The reason why I'm opening it up, because last segment I kind of took over there. I talked about football, which was in my wheelhouse. But now I'm going to throw this at Erick. We've had over the last few years a lot of great basketball talent come out of the state of Nebraska. I mean, we have so many that I can't even remember them all. But right off the head, Latrell Wrightsell Jr., Chucky Hepburn, Frankie Fiddler, Hunter Salas, William Kyle. Who am I missing? I'm missing
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. And I know I'm missing others. But anyway, quite a few of these guys have gone into the portal, and for one reason or another, their hometown don't have a shot. I don't know why. I don't know why we haven't been able to land one, but I would really like to know your theory on why this is going down.
So it's tough. It's tough to even understand it. I honestly think that it's an NIL situation. So here's what I think.
This is WTF. E, don't hold back.
I'm not gonna hold back. I'm just gonna give you what I think.
Listen,
because I really don't have an
trying
answer.
to be political.
I don't have an answer.
Give it to me, raw and uncut.
I don't have an answer. Pause. But here's the situation. I personally think it's like this. Like when you go home and you're dealing with the chip on your shoulder or the upset, maybe about the fact that maybe they didn't come get you when you thought you probably should have.
All right.
You ended up having to go somewhere else. That means when it's time to return, it's a pretty penny I need you to pay.
Okay.
So I think sometimes the penny got a little too high. It wasn't little penny, it was big penny. And I think that's kind of where we ended up getting to, because it's not like the bag wasn't offered. I know the bag was offered.
You're
to
missing
some of
something
them.
though, E. You're missing something.
But what you talk to
You're
me.
missing something.
What am I missing?
And I thought that maybe you would go there, but I'm going to go there.
Okay.
I'm going all the way there. Now, I became really good friends with a guy at Creighton. His name.
But why ain't they going to Creighton then?
Hold on. Listen to me. I became a good friends of a guy at Creighton who, I ain't gonna throw his name out there, but he ended up getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Took a little bit of the fall for Creighton, and he went down for a few years, but he landed on his toes and ended up going to Alabama. Okay. Now, this guy understands your home. Okay. This guy can connect. Okay. This guy has he gets into the fibers.
He in the grassroots.
He gets into the fibers of the kids and the family, right? And I personally don't know if we have that here. I think that there's people who are qualified to do it. Okay. I think there's people who, if he's coming into my house, you know what? I'm going to trust you because you're like family. I'm going to believe in you. You're going to be able to tell a history. There's a person who's going to be able to tell a history, and you're going to be able to restore some pride and just talk about what it means to the state.
You hear where he's going, right?
What it means to your legacy. And it's a trust factor.
That's good.
It's a trust factor because I know when that man goes into the home, they trust him.
You're
They
onto something,
trust
Plus. You're definitely onto something.
There needs to
I'll
be
keep it real.
somebody on the
I
staff that
hear you.
can go in there and have greens and cornbread and pork chops and chitlins with families. Okay? Go in there and do the electric slide with them. You know what I'm saying? We saw those Coach Saban. We listen, he had that. He had that mojo. Every team, the teams that recruit very well, they got people like that.
Even when Kentucky at one point had Rod Strickland on their staff.
That's what I'm saying.
They had Rod Strickland on their staff.
You wasn't keeping it real with me.
So what Clester is basically
I thought this was
saying,
WTF. Right?
I'm gonna tag on you.
Facts.
What Clester is basically saying is, and it's something I had a discussion with Tim Miles. I've let it be known that I'd be willing to help, because I can assure you, I can pretty much assure you that if I was in Nebraska and I had a discussion with William Kyle, who I went to school with, Dad, even with Chucky, I went to school and played with Dad. I can assure you that there would be a different conversation.
You know how to talk that talk,
Right.
E.
So I get what
there
you're
has to be somebody on the staff who knows how to talk that talk.
Yeah.
This is WTF. We talk facts.
You took me there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You tried to let
you
I
got
tried to
more.
hide out. I
You
tried to
got more.
hide
Yeah,
out.
that's right. That's right. You tried to hide. I had to bring it out. But thank you. Thank you
There
for
it
being
is.
honest.
You know what we do right here on We Talk Facts. Clester Johnson, you brought it home, baby.
Peace.
We're
We
going to
love
see you
you.
next week. We love you. We'll see y'all.